there's the bell to start the round. Can't land the jab there. They built a statue of Frazier in Philadelphia, one of the most popular athletes in Philadelphia history. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he scores with the counter. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocket and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. That's a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with a jab. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar. I love that. I love that.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
This is the beginning of the end for this legend. Goes Frazier. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you got to focus on your conditioning, because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Just missed with that jab. This is, are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. This fighter show us something, Rocky. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And here comes the legend. Joe, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they drop their guard, at this point you got to believe. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You don't want to trade punches with Joe Frazier. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Looking to land the hook. These two are the perfect dance partners. Nice exchange here from both men.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Very close now with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him.
There's no way Frazier survives this. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Straight right just misses. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Frazier Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Don't blink when you're watching Joe Frazier. He's got one punch knockout power. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. And Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.